Welcome, hello, thank you for tuning in with Enchantress. That's me, the Babbler. That's me on this revolutionary rise that is happening at this motherfucking time. So, how are you? Welcome. So, today is going to be a fun little light-hearted one, okay? So I feel like in a very playful like energy. So it's going kind of erotic, romantic. So welcome. So whether this be your story, whether it resonates with your fantasy, whether it resonates with your reality, I don't know what's going to pop up from this kind of dynamic. I just have cards all around me that I felt drawn to bring to the station. And we're here on our erotica romantic activation. And so we welcome the delight of divine masculine and divine feminine intimacy and the buildup of intimacy and the romanticism behind the erotic nature that just becomes this love story of something. And it doesn't have to be all romanticized because I'm very practical, guys. But oh la la, like I have my fancy of fantasy too. And so whomever this story be for, excited I am to bring it to activated light. And so that's what it's going to be all about. So here we are, welcome. And may you find enjoyment and excitement from all of this. Right? So I was, prior to hitting record, I did shuffle a little bit, and the first card that put down, I was like, let me stop so that I can continue. So I just want to say it's the King of Earth, right? And so, like, King of Earth, right? That's like Pentacles, right? That's the slowest moving night energy, right? The King of Pentacles, that's stable, looking at me because here she was on the ground, and her eyes so loud, and he's like, wow, bow, I want to. Right? So it's like, so, right, so look at, so, okay, erotica fantasies, here we go. So, the Tower, Two of Waters here. And here we are, there is a tower moment happening for a divine masculine energy here who wants to still continue and keep his feelings under wraps, right? So it's like, what the crap? Like, dude, what is that? And he's like, no, I don't want it to come to the surface. I know you know how I feel about you, but I'm not ready yet. I don't want to do this yet. I'm still not there yet. You know, there's still so much to be done before embarking on this. But so you know, it's like old tradition battling new activations, right? So it's like conditioning, right? Like this is the way to be. Oh no, you can't do these to this. Like you can't have it all, right? Without sacrificing something else. So it's like the mindset, right? Because it's in the feeling set. So it's like, but there's a tower hitting here, right? Of it has to come crumbling down. It has to, this false foundation of falseness. It's just false. Like it's just false. And here you are, right? Like this divine feminine energy, just like playing her own music, like, you know, working on her self-love game. Like, and again, this is not all gender specific. Take with it as it resonates. Again, I'm not going to go and try to like please everybody in the field of he, she, they, me. It's just how I'm going to speak, and you take with it what you will from it. And but don't make what doesn't fit, and also understand, overstand for your own command. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to throw that little insert there, like excerpt there, accountability for your own perceptions and realities of how you receive and perceive and receive things. This is entertainment for your entertainment, and I love all of this. But you know, there's a development here, and when I speak of the divine masculine energy and I just speak of the divine feminine energy, I'm not speaking gender specific. So you take with it as it is an energy, and it is an energy that we each have within our own being, okay? And until that infusion within our own being is whole, solidified, unified, I feel that we should never embark on another relationship with another until we infuse the parts of ourselves that we need to feel complete before everything with somebody's ever going to complete you. So it is with the healthiest of mindsets and evolution and love that when I speak of these erotica, fantasy, romantica stories, it's not on no toxic bullshit, okay? It is with the utmost health, wealth, self of everyone's entire well-being here, and that is the promotion that I be on, okay? Healthy love, wealthy love, stealthy love, not some toxic bullshit. So if you're still in toxicities of like, you know, all this other kind of things, you can listen to these stories and things like that and have the fantasy and activate that for your own command, demand in your lives, because you deserve to have that royalty, loyalty, fierce, devoted kind of love to you and stuff like that. So again, you know, I guess that's just, you know, for I don't expect a lady to understand what kind of reader I am or what I'm speaking about. And you say, no, you see shit. Like everybody not knowing how to be by themselves and not know how to stay without, you know, sticky wicky and, you know, open, you know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. And it's not about being judgmental either. It's about being in your power. Right? So, yeah. Oh, and speaking about in the power, right? So, yeah, look at this divine feminine energy. So it's like, so there's energies here working in their waters here on Earth. So, you know, you have the water element. It's all in our emotions, our feels, our, you know, inner realities, our energy, right? And Earth is tangible reality. It's external from us, right? So that's on the 3D mystic plane and stuff like that, right? So it's the yin working with the yang, and this divine feminine energy is in this, right? 10 of waters, right? And the divine masculine energy is in. And so this is divine masculine, divine feminine energy updates, right? The divine masculine energy is and if you think about it individually too, it could be the, like, let's say this is just one fucking person working on themselves, the divine masculine energy within them and the divine feminine energy within them. It's like getting into your feels and a tower hitting for real, like, oh my god, I'm in love for real, right? So it's like this, so it's like, and then you have this cool, calm, collected, feminine energy on these lands, and then you got this aggressive, like, oh my god, tower hit, masculine energy on this land, trying to still live in their seat of denial about how they feel about someone, something, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. And it's like the divine feminine energy is like, come here, you ass, right? That looks like a donkey to me, and they're like, come here. We know you feel. Say it for real. Come on, Pinocchio, tell me the deal. What is it? You got feels, right? So it's like being the fool in love for real, right? And it's like, come on, baby, talk to me. So it's like divine feminine energy, being in your confidence, being in your womanhood power. It's knowing your righteousness, right? And even though they're feeling like this, like still like, you know, whatever, but death to that. Look at that, dancing with death, transformation, major transformation at this time for divine masculine, divine feminine energies. And even if it's individual within your own being, it's like owning how you feel about everything, and walking and stepping into your power, like bam, bam, grab life by the balls, man, right? Like here I am, right? Here I am. Here I am. Cojones. Yo tengo cojones. Balls. Vagina too. Hermaphroditism. Okay. My evolutionist, revolutionist kind of way, and it's like that, and it's like hip hip hooray, and then of course as within exudes all without, and especially what you be about, you constantly see what you think, no doubt. So that's what this love here is all about. This erotica, erotica. You want it, huh? Say hey here. Joe wants. I want this. I want this here. What I feel. And that's the ownership for real. It's like, no, I cannot let you walk away from me just because I'm in my pride, you see. Or just because I'm shy, because I'm looking at him and he's shy. So someone might be younger. Someone might be a little bit more inexperienced in this revolution, depending on where it is and who it is and what it is in this relationship, whether it be male or female. Someone's a little bit more elevated in terms of experience-wise. Taking whatever age bracket wise, it doesn't fucking matter. Someone could be older and more inexperienced than the younger. You know what I mean? Like, it could be whatever it is. But it's just like one person is stepping into their power, feminine energy, and needs to find a playful approach of helping and grabbing the divine masculine by the balls and saying, come here. Let me cuddle you. Let's play. And it's like, and so he could be okay. So there has to be a major transformation. There has to be a major ownership by this masculine energy, and this feminine energy might be like, and it's not even a waiting anymore by the thing. It's just it's a knowing power, right? But it's being in your truth, because that's air. One of air, I think, of one of the Ace of Swords, right? So like, you know, being in your power, being in your truth, no matter what Pinocchio be trying to tell you about how they don't want it or something like that. So, like, you know, it's being patient. But it's finding a solution to any kind of stagnation of this ass taking forever to get to you. Come here, like playing a magical instrument. And they're like, no, but you can't go. So that too might be it. It might be that you're in so much of your power that I'm not stressing you. I'm in my element. I'm in my evolution. I'm working on me. I know my melody. I know what I want and I know what I don't want. Okay? Are you cutting you off? No? Okay, but you're not going to hold me back. Right? And then that's what the tower for them is all about. It's like, and then it's like, what's up? You ready to talk? Come here. Come here. Come here. You ready to talk? You ready to take this dive? I'm in my truth. And I gotta transform this masculine energy. You're stubborn too, you see, like, still refusing, like, you know what I mean? And it's just like, okay, sorry, I'm in my root beer, right? Yeah, sometimes I'll drink soda. Don't be judging me. Don't be judging me. And no, I'm not in no way marketing or whatever the case may be. But this might have some infusions, you see. Mastery. Right? So, okay. All right. So let's see. So, romantica. Romantica. So 10 of Swords, right? So you see, look at it. They gotta stop self-sabotaging, and they gotta stop walking away from that which they do want, right? And they can coming into their own cups, their own elements of like of truth, like but like naive about it, like, right? So it's like an innocence, like it's tapping back into like this childhood view of romance, as silly as it can be, and as silly as it can sound. But that was before tainted and experience in life had taken you by the to make you think anything else different about the true romance of what we are. Like, you know, when we go to the root of before ever being hurt and scorned by life, there is this romantical version in our mind, whether it be imprinted on us from our conditioned experience and all this kind of stuff, but innately within our whole entire being, we're human beings and we all want to be loved. Give us root seed. The root of all the pollute. We all want to be accepted, received, understood. So we must understand, to understand, to overstand. Okay. And it's like, so even now, like we have a lot of eclipse, the partial eclipse, the black moon, and something like that. I'm gonna butcher the names and all this kind of stuff. I'm not gonna go into technicalities and don't fucking quote me on all this kind of stuff. Oh yeah, well, you saw the pink moon and it was the black moon and the how about the vagina moon? Okay, yeah. So, so yeah, so it's like you have the eclipse, right, bringing into light that which was in the dark and bringing it forth so strong, and then you got retrograde seasons. I think something Venus in retrograde and Mercury in retrograde. Oh, sorry, that's the soul. Oh, yes. So it's like, but removing the shackles of that which imprison you. So like in the other deck, in the erotic, with the masculine energy trying to hold the feminine energy under the water because the tower is hitting. It's like he's so in love and refuses to acknowledge it, to bring it up into the surface. And here you have this a feminine energy who's in her true and power, and you can't hold that down. No. No, it's okay. You want to be an ass? Okay, be an ass. Come over here, you little ass. We love, support, and desire you to be on the side. But no. Don't think that we're going to be here waiting in line or that we're going to wait for you to get into your alchemize and then take a fucking full beating every single time. Like, we unified with our divine masculine and divine feminine energies within us, and our divine masculine energy within us won't let us like with no shit no more, right? About nothing. And it's not even about being spiteful or walking out the door. It's I know better and I do better. And so that's why, like, divine feminine energy, no matter what, when you come into your unification and you come into your activation, you come into your example nation. And no matter what you say, your actions will speak for themselves, and so will your energy, because that is your energy, and that shit cannot be fake, funk, nothing. There'll be a lot of people preaching a lot of mother fuzzy stuff, but behind closed doors, they're nasty as can be. That's energy. You know what I mean, jelly beans? And I'm not talking about schmood swings. I got schmood swings for days. Call me Sour Patch. Sour and sweet. You know what I mean? But how can we be the streets? And that's how it is. And so, yeah, we're all about our mastery, baby. We're all about our mastery, baby. Right? So you're whoever you're partnering with on this divinity scale, right? Even though you might be on two different spectrums of life, polarities, upbringing, tax bracket, fucking lifestyle, and or whatever the exposure of the skins reveal in this 3D, that's just an illusion. You see, if you know motherfucking color, you know what I mean. Don't get me started on this screen. But anyways, I decree religious be shackling. Right? So, man, jackal, jackal and jack. Right? So, Four of Pentacles. Right? So, yeah, look at that. Something going, right? Because right here. So when we think about like the pentacle energy, right? And we think about the regular normal suit of like the Four of Pentacles. Usually it's someone holding tightly to their coin, right? Here. But we're in romantic land over here, right? So you see this beautiful maiden here, and you see a guy over there working in the distance, right? And so that's what I feel like. I feel like this girl's over here, fruitful in her lair, and he's over there working in the distance. So you have this potential lover, right? This person, this partner, this associate, this friend, this soulmate, person that keeps themselves holding tightly to that which they know and maybe to themselves, but watching, working for you, building for you. Look at work, that is the motherfucking truth, bringing it all to you. It's like, here, I am creating for you. But there has to be a death cycle too, a major transformation happening here. But they come in this King of Cups energy, right? Right? They come at this King of Cups energy. And they're running out of time. Because they're like, it's like, you can't do this no more. Like, the time is here. It's like divine timing in something, right? Eight of Cups here. So, right? La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Waiting, right? So look at this card's all about waiting. Love is timid. You must grasp it now or you will lose it. When the flame quivers, you must close the window. Return. Abort that stupid other ass mission, right? Of self-sabotaging ways, right? Getting into this energy of, right, the wings of love are strong. And following the warm wind of desire lifts you to great heights, right? Love lifts you to great heights. In eternal darkness, they tremble with joy, experience it, right? So it's like, grasp it now, experience it, right? Do bring this shit to manifesting death, right? And so undying love, right? For those who have no regrets, nothing changes and everything changes. Maybe the wind of the passions will die down, starting from scratch, right? So it's that tower moment of realization of like, what you have to bring forth from your effort, from your action, from your willpower, right? So the shepherdess among the goats, the most powerful chains are not of iron but of air. They tighten around the neck without leaving marks and crushing willpower, cupidity, right? And stupidity, like don't be stupid, right? Because you have so much here. The copper coin, this is the moment of waiting. Just look around. It should suffice to seek love among many loves. Solidity, like, you know, so it's like, you know, breaking your own, like, so it's like working past the fear of whatever it is that has been like in a grieper, like, right, while you are in your power. So that's good, right? That's really good, right? Because look at them, you got this King of Pentacles here, right? So they're working really hard on being a provider, on being, right, the solitary aristocrat. You will find what you are looking for when you lose it, right? So sometimes you're gonna have to take that, right? You will have all the money in the world, but love will find you naked. Interest, right? So that's something for them to think about, right? Like you could have all this money in the world, but then what do you have without love? And that might be the moment of contemplation, revelation that they're on, because they feel the divine feminine energy at this time, like gaining her strength and her momentum to, like, okay, if you're not with this, for this, walking this, I'm going to receive this. And it's just like, ah, you know what I mean? So it's just like, look at the Empress, right? Like here, like, you know, like who's his Empress, right? And then you look at the Queen of Wands here and the King of Wands. So you have a married couple, right? So you have, right? And yeah, so it's like patience, it's temperance at this time. So there's, right? So, right, because someone is coming into love, it's gonna come. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Right? But at this moment in time, there's some deceit that's taking place, but the truth is gonna set them free. The divine masculine energy is gonna come in his truth about this deception that doesn't serve this relationship anymore, right? It doesn't serve this relationship anymore because it never did. Look at making someone their wife, right? Coming in with an offer, right? A love letter, right? Here we go. So inner child healing, right? So healing the inner child, right? Maybe writing a love letter, sending a message, right? Compassion ignited, right? So some kind of truth coming to the surface, but in regards to the love that one feels for their person. This is their wife, right? You got this queen right here, like that's my wife, that's my husband, that's my family, that's my lover, that's my happily ever after. That's, you know, like we've been so patient, we've been so kind, we've been so temperate with one another. Like you are my divine emperor. Like I am all yours. I don't want to get married. Okay. We're currently going through the dark night of the soul. Right? Married because they're longing, right? And they're healing the wounds, right? That come from early childhood. And this is a whole divine masculine. Right, so the divine masculine energy. So this is individualized, right? This is taking away the relationship. This is a person, just one person. You're healing parts of yourself that have kept you suppressed, oppressed, denying, self-sabotaging, and wounding yourself even more by making decisions in your life in regards to things that you love, things that you're passionate about, that have kept you and prevented you from seeking that which you really, really want, and denying yourself simple pleasures like your relationship experiences and all these kind of things, or just thinking woe to me, or that it's not going to work out for you, and all this kind of self-sabotaging kind of mind thoughts and things. And here you are working on your energy, your understanding, so that you can understand, so that you can overstand. And so here you are in your truth, you're in your fucking truth, your truth about what it is that you want, and what it is that you desire, what it is that you're going to do. And now you are activating your yin energy, your inner energy, with your external energy, your yang energy, your masculine energy. And here you are with this infusion to set out on your journey in your authenticity, in your fucking truth. So either way, if it's in a relationship dynamic or whatever the case may be, in the individual dynamic. That is the powerhouse that is being fucking developed here in this story. Okay? Exciting. Interesting development, right? Like interesting development, right? So be gentle. Okay, be gentle at this time because there's a lot of hidden truths being brought to the surface. And a lot of it comes from your memories to help you understand better that which has brought you to this moment of, oh, okay, I understand better now, right? This separation, this perception of longing and stuff, and all these decisions and choices that I have made that led to this point. So it seems delicate at this time. And I feel like, intimacy growing, right? There's growth here. There is fucking growth here. And that is a powerful place to be, right? So, some hidden truths are coming to the surface, right? With those divine masculine too. And so, divine feminine energy, it's like, be gentle with yourself at this. Be patient with yourself as this time. Be the example that which you wish to see in the world around you. Because as you know, as a wounded healer or wounded healing and within the evolution, then you know the delicate process that is. So in that, you step up to the plate and you be that divine feminine energy that is that energy of just compassion and being patient for this passion that exists. So it's like, if you think that this person just because they're saying maybe they're not affectionate with you, or they haven't look at this, fell on the floor, this thing is killing me, right? So maybe they haven't expressed themselves, maybe they haven't released themselves, maybe they haven't grabbed you and just like, I love you, and it loves you, ravishing your entire fucking being, like, and you doubt or you question this passion. And if this is individual, right? This is individual. This is you awakening to the passion that which you truly desire in a relationship, in intimacy. I want this. It's safe for me to say this. I no longer fear saying, oh, you know what? I wouldn't mind the relationship. I want to be passionate with someone too. I have settled in the past for energies that where I'm not as passionate as I am, in thinking that for whatever reason, that kind of level of passion that I have, and that that it doesn't really exist, or if it does, it comes fucking heavy loads of tragedy or something tragic to take place. Divine masculine may have been born as an adolescent. This can come from freaking truly like high school. Someone breaking their heart. And since then, cut off feelings. Everything's just wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, playboy. Settling down for those that don't really have much to really offer them, but meet the superficial requirements. What I'm saying? So, there's a lot of chemistry, passion, and their truth is like this fucking sword whipping through their whole fucking entire flesh. Like, flesh, feel, your feeling. Wicked. Or like the King of Pentacles in the romantic power, right? Have all the riches and luxuries and he's the one you love. Wait till that hits, you're not gonna be able to get. So it's like, okay, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Right? It's like, okay, what do I do? And right? So it's like, okay. Okay. Right? So tell me what you want me to do. So go ahead, write that letter. As if you were speaking to this person, this ideal person, this perfect person. And there's no such thing as perfect, but this person, this energy, address the energy, not the person. Address the energy, not the person. If you want me to further elaborate on that, ask me. Okay? If not, take it as you are. Okay? Address the energy, not the person. The person deserves to be disappointed. Address the energy. Okay? Tell me what you want me to do. Okay. What's it gonna be? Don't you wanna be more than fun? When you don't think that you're like that, you have to control me, control. That's very, very lovely. I don't remember it anymore, but yeah. So this thing is killing me. So even if you work with this person, and even if you see this person every day, their nonchalant attitude is a front. It's a front, right? So right now you're asked to focus on yourself, right? Practice self-care and to redirect your energy to yourself. Love ascended, right? So and you say take the time to think and gain clarity. Okay? And this is an intense connection. This is a deep connection. Triggers may and will arise, right? And so it's time to separate, right? Ways. A temporary or permanent break is necessary for these souls to grow. And so that's like the activation. And you're like, no, but you're already in separation. So don't look at that as a trigger word. Okay? So if you're in a happy, loving relationship, this is not your reason. This is not your message. This is not your story. Although you can enjoy it, or just the same, it's entertainment for your entertainment. There are like those activations that are happening here, and there's MANNA for you. But for those that it resonates with, this is like because people that are not a couple yet. You're not a couple, and you might be partners in some kind of way, friendship in some kind of way. You might work together in some kind of way. Right? Grateful for each other. You might be in each other's lives in some kind of indirect way, or some kind of because it's not fantasy. This could be a fantasy play in terms of what is to come for you in terms of meeting someone too, that you're gonna activate and connect with, and you build up of that and stuff. And when you go back to all my erotica romantic and soap opera tale kind of stories from like a few years back, because then your story of what is happening now might be in those like videos, and then this is the build up to your now. You get what I'm saying? Like when you get into that space of the place and stuff like that. So I've been recording for a couple of years. I have over 1,000 videos. You can go backwards. You can be saying, oh, hold on a second. Okay, so what's it gonna be? So it's like, can you see where grab those tips and do them out bit? Tell me what you want me to do. What's it gonna be? This is erotica. You see, I'm gonna try to keep it up clean. Let's make love and then make war. Right? And so I feel like the opposite is happening here. So you might be bumping heads. And there's a lot of sexual tension. So that too can be, even if there's no person, right? Let's say you just hear but bits and pieces resonate and stuff like that, and all this kind of stuff about how you feel about certain type of things in life, and people, and everything, and all this kind of stuff. There's a frustration, there's a friction existing within your being, and whether it's with something heads with somebody else or not, it's there's sexual tension, so there might be more relief that's happening to a lot of war. So it's like, let's make love and then make war. I feel like there's a lot of war because there's no making love. I want you more than any boy and any other boy. Oh, so I think the black is the female and the red is the male. So let's make love and then make war. But I feel like there's tension in this development. And I feel like I want you more than any boy and any other boy. You make me feel alive inside. Send me shivers up my spine. Right? Just accept you so I can tear it off of you. So these are like these lot of fantasies that we can use have. I even feel my heart that rubbing against your soft, wet lips. You have no idea what I'm trying to do. Get ready for it. What? Just because you're gonna something so I love the smell of your eye. Well, I'm gonna watch you run much. You know, I can feel myself pulsating when I think of you. I'm gonna tease you until you explode. Well, that's it. Alright, so that's a little bit of erotic fantasy. You're my very little girl. So ready. I took a shower. Uh-oh. Someone might like that. Little girl, little girl. I love that face you make when you You made me wait too long. I'm gonna tease you. So a lot of teasing, a lot of sensual pleasure, a lot of play, a lot of erotica in that kind of way, a lot of development, a lot of passion building up inside, a lot of explosion, igniting, right? So we're activating the explosion to take place, the alignment, the alchemy to get into that space and a place of confidence to be, I'm so passionate about you, you know what I mean? Come here. Let's play. Let's activate, right? But they might be shy in some kind of way. It's in their mind as it's escalating, it's building, it's evolutionizing, and you're feeling it, and it's feeling with you. And so you're also tuned in, tapped in, turned on. So how do you really feel about me? Even when you don't say it, it's just like, let me get out of my own way, right? So self-love too is key here, right? You're an advocate of healthy lifestyle can good for everybody. Mind is great to ready to give love back to themselves, right? You have the ability to connect on a deeper level with people and talk to them if they feel heard, being able to penetrate their veil off of these people feeling vulnerable, right? So yeah, and your ability to do that and connect with your divine masculine and feminine energy is, right? So look, it's helping them to see their toxic patterns, right? I'm seeing and helping you to see yours, right? So and they're figuring out their feelings at this time, right? So I'm figuring out and they don't know how to express themselves. So that's the development, right? And it makes them feel a little bit stuck, right? So and they're healing and it's painful. And so opening up your evolution to activate that temperance, right? Right? They're ending a lot of their karmic situations and thoughts and toxicities and stuff like that, and coming to you, working for you, right? They don't want to run anymore, right? They don't want to run anymore, and even though they're still resisting certain things, they know who you are. They know who you are and what you are to them, and they were in denial, and they're realizing that now, right? They're realizing that now because they're seeing their toxic ways, their toxic patterns, and you probably like, because the Ace of Swords, you're in your truth, so you probably that sort of truth for them too. Like it's just like you're not coddling when you want to play, and even though you're activating all this kind of like pleasure fantasies and role playing and all that kind of stuff, that's really great, passionate, ignited within the universe, like you know what I'm saying? Um, so being that for each other, they it was like I love that. And a whole bunch of stuff, and I just got a little hot. Like I know that I'm a little colored, so you can't see the hotness get rid of me and stuff like that because I have that melanated kind of skin. But yeah, so they want to feel worthy of you, and so anything that they have hurt you with in the past, in terms of it, it's not even hurting because there's nothing to hurt, especially if there's never been. Even though there's a development here, there's a friendship here, there's a something here, building here, there's a trust here, there's a bond here, there's a unifying here, all this kind of stuff. You guys have not been, so you are their place. There's a trust. Please be patient with me. The current situation is ending. That could be anything. That could be mindset, it could be work, it could be a relationship. Because you don't want to be with somebody that just gets out of the relationship either. Maybe healing the aspects of it, or cutting ties with people that they should no longer have affiliation with, or it's standing up for themselves, it's getting into their power too. It's telling those that are around them that might be opposed to the two of you or something, saying, no, that's the person I love and that's the person I'm going to be with. Or, you know, being in a community with different kind of arena than you that might not support your dynamics, your relationship, and stuff like that, because it's not part of the criteria, it's not part of the mold. You don't fit the mold, you're like an odd couple, you're an odd setup. Like, you know what I mean? But you're not. You're like, this is the best setup ever, like power setup. So I'm seeing a lot of signs of synchronicity. I want to feel worthy of you again, right? I don't want to run anymore with duplicating constantly from me. Like because denial. So right. I know you are the one, right? So I just don't know how to express myself, and they're getting it. So right, you are my queen. And seeing a lot of signs of synchronicity. I miss you dearly, right? So like, even when they're not around you, even if they see you every single day, they miss you. You make them feel good. You inspire. You motivate. You uplift. Right? Next to hold journey for you. Okay. I know you want to feel. These are like repeating and stuff like that. So okay. And let's see. So here, I'm healing old issues. Right? I'm sorry for the way I treated you. I was acting some old patterns. Right? So they may have like you know, shunned you, overlooked you. I recognized you the moment our eyes met, right? But and they wanted you to chase them. So that could be part of the toxic patterns too. They might have been so used to people chasing them. Well, the same thing with you. You're used to people chasing you, and so nobody's meeting in the middle here. It's like, no, you come to me. 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 Yeah. Everybody comes to me. Right? Right? So if you saw the real me, would you still love me? Right? So it's like meeting two Don Juan, two Queen Bees, right? Like you come to me. Empress, Emperor, no, you come to me. Sir. Here, right? I can't offer you anything more right now. So that's the position that they are currently now in, right? In terms of where they're at, but they're coming. So it's, and they're coming out, like I was in denial, so another job of being in denial, right? Because they're in denial, but they're coming out of that. Like, it's coming out of that. It's coming out of that. I do love you. I just don't know how to show you right now, right? I know you are a person, right? So I'm trying to understand, right? I regret the way we left things, right? I just want to hold you. I recognize you the moment our eyes met. I don't want this to be over. I'm trying to straighten some things out first. So they might be working on stuff. And that's again working. So they might be working on their finances, working on the point because the pentacles, right? So it's like don't have all the luxuries, don't have all the riches and stuff like that. And then lose love, right? So it's like getting like how much work, so they might be overachievers. They might be really successful as, you know, entrepreneur or traveler or someone, you know, well known, popular in certain kind of media industries, like somebody that is 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 an advocate, a person that is well known and needed and very in demand, right? So they're busy, right? And so they might use work, right? So like I don't know how to have a healthy relationship, right? They might use work if they were in denial. This whole denial shit keeps coming up, right? So they were in denial and work helps keep them away. I'm sorry for the way I acted, right? So I wish I could express my true feelings. So it's that's good. There's development now that's happening, right? With the yang and yin energy. I'm hiding my true feelings. Right, so but they're working on themselves because you're working on yourself. Right, so that is yeah. Alright, so what is about to come into play? What is about to come into play at this moment in time? What do you say? Right? Oh, judgment is leading the way. Judgment brings these two lovers to the forefront and says, eat me, eat from the cornucopia of love. Drink from the bosom, lick every ounce of love energy that is existing between these two. If something is going to be revealed next full moon. We just had a new moon. Full moon. What's going to happen in the full moon? What's going to happen in the full moon? What's going to happen in the full moon? These two pick up sometimes. Being comfortable. I have something to say. So there's something that is going to be discussed. It's something that's going to be revealed. And she's not going to expect it, for real. It's like, he's coming out, like, out of left field, the King of Pentacles, right? Where's this cat? Okay, so you have to choose, you have to decide, you have to come into your alignment about how you feel about maybe past actions that have taken place, maybe about how things have gone down, like, period. And so this person is coming in their feelings, in their, but in their, maybe in their, like, trying to impress you, woo you, wine and dine you, surprise you, bring you flowers, apologize, right? I think so. But no, because there has to be a conversation. Some kind of, yeah, so 6 of Swords, 6 of Wands, like I said, 6 of Swords. But the rabbit, moon dove, the wand, 6 of Wands, like playing, smacking that out. Like Ace of Pentacles, making love, growing something, working together on something, uniting, partnering, strengthening one's bond, being playful, talking, friendship, developing, activating, but it's like trusting. Because they love you. And you love them. So there's love. Pleasure. And they come in hot. Choosing. Whom they are passionate about. Yeah. That sounds good. Okay. Motives and intentions. Actions and answers. So what are the motives and intentions? Right? Opportunist, personal gain, right? Self-serving, taking advantage, egocentric, being right? So trauma bond, codependent, emotional roller coaster needs, validation, financial dependency, feeling indebted, low self-doubt. Right? And then adoration, right? Love and hate. Celebration. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. Right. So as I'm sorry, I came back later. Right. So how I put it down here in the center, I have genuine love, and then there's love and hate, mixed emotions, ulterior motives, trauma bond, opportunist, all around this genuine love. So I just feel like also no came out, but it flipped out and it's on. So it's like on, more information is needed, and then the celebration, right? And then it looked down, it's happiness, excitement. So around this genuine love that's here, there's a lot of other things going on that are being tended to at this time that come from like right. So yeah. So these things are being worked on right now. These things are being like, the more you work on you, the person here that's here. Like, I know people talk about cross-watching and all this kind of stuff and all that. I'm not addressing cross-watching or anything like that or any other kind of fuck shit energies that are, I'm sorry, I'm working. Okay, but be patient. Right now may not be the divine time of, oh my God, we're a couple, or oh my God, this is my husband or wife or whatever. Because more information is needed, more healing is needed, more cutting of ties, more activations that are bringing them further into their alignment. You know what I mean? And you're doing this, together in some kind of partnering kind of way, energetically, 5D, 3D, like all of it and stuff like that, right? So these are energies that are working together, right, for their own realignment, right? Yeah. Right. So pick this up. I'm busy with work. I haven't stopped thinking of you, right? So they're working, right? So they're working with twin flame passion, right? Mm-hmm. I want to tell stories about experiences on this journey, right? I'm growing so much because of you. And focus on finances and stability. So that's what it is. Send me love and light, tower energy, right? So it's like certain people are thinking about starting businesses with you. So they're thinking about incorporating you in their lives forever, whether you are aware of this or not. I accept your flaws and all. So you might be crazy. You might tell them how it is. You might be everything that they have never experienced before, and they love all of it. Say hi and focus on finances and stability, right? So that's strong right now, right? I can't run from the signs and keep them off the base, right? I can't run from it anymore. They're here, they're present, they're working, they're evolutionizing, cut it out. I think about starting businesses with you. So that might come as a surprise. There might be some things. They might be financial advisors to you too, right? I'm just sorry. And so they might be wanting to make things up, right? To you, for you, do things for you, right? Attached to their current family, right? So it might be also that. It could be like they can't stand up to their family. Their family does not approve. Their family does not approve. Right? I pleasure myself with lots of images of you, right? And it makes them confused. But they don't know what to do, and they never stood up to the family before. It's twin flame passion, like us against the world lately. So they're getting them. So to be like, fuck off, you know what I mean? Tower energy is hitting, right? Because they don't want to lose you. And they know that you're probably tired and waiting. I want to speak, but I don't know what to say. I can't stop dreaming about you. Commitment. I'm committed to healing just as much as you. Beautiful. So there's a strengthening of this bond. I'm ready to come to you. Okay? So yeah, that's great. That's great. Here is it. I open this marriage. Right? So you would take your relationship to the next level or you would get married. There's so much to celebrate, right? So, and then I see this cage love, right? Cage love and it's upside down, right? So a love interest makes you separate your potential and cramping your lifestyle. There's no time for that. So this cage love, like breaking free, right? Breaking free from any kind of conditioning, any kind of reality that does not serve their truth, their authenticity too, you know what I'm saying? Fairy tale romance. Okay, this romance will feel magical. It will be an exciting adventure and perhaps a happily ever after. So be grateful. Don't lose sight, right? Don't not believe in the happily ever after. Look at marriage again, right? Happily ever after, right? This is an intellectual affair, right? I'm foreseeing, look at this unforeseen love, right? You might meet or know someone who you will grow to love, turning friendship into a relationship, right? So this could be a friendship turning into a relationship, an intellectual affair. There will be a strong intellectual bond of love influenced by logic. What we're not analyzing could be an issue, right? So this could be been a buildup of different stages of your progression in your relationship, right? That's leading to marriage and your happily ever after, right? You're stepping into your happily ever after future filled with service, joy, and personal fulfillment, right? Right? So blast from the past. And on again or off again, lover may come back. Is it worth revisiting the past, right? So I feel like that could be for them. And somebody comes back from their past. Like, hey, just to like test the field a little bit. It's like their test into who they really love and what they really want, right? Or is it this devil in disguise, right? Someone may appear like an angel that has a hidden dark side, but through the role of reality, and that's what I feel like the last thing the past will be. Is devil in disguise, right? Someone who was just like messed up, like that which they are creating, right? Because it will cause a block for them in love. Right, so right, because of this emotional baggage, so we don't want to do that. We want to clear that. Right, so let's just clear that. Okay, clear that. Fuck that blast from the top. We about this. We about this fairy tale romance, okay? All right, right? Because this romance will feel magical. It will be an exciting adventure and perhaps a happily ever after, right? So into the unknown, right? So that's the part, right? We're into the unknown. You must proceed without knowing what the future holds. Conquer your fear of the unknown. So that is what's happening here. Both parties, all parties, conquering the fear of that which they don't know, right? As they walk in the faith, right? Faith, believing in that which is not seen, right? But known, felt, and whatever. Two of them will be vying for your attention at once. You have to choose them to pursue. All of you, right? Everybody has choices, right? Common law union. You may have a living relationship installed by love without the matrimonial rules. So you don't have to technically just get married, but you can emotional union, right? That had a rocky start, right? Rocky starts can lead to happy endings. You'll have to decide if it's worth the fight. The choice will be yours, right? Happily ever after again, right? Divinely guided, okay? So you're stepping into your happy ever after future filled with so much joy and personal fulfillment. Divinely guided. This love will be divinely guided. Trust the process in this relationship. You're exactly where you need to be. Because you need to be friends first. You're attracting new love that will begin as a friendship, and that takes time. It will develop into something more. So it's a development station, developmental stages. The developmental stages of your ultimate meaning to the holy matrimony feels like it's opposites attract too. So someone may enter your life who's very different from you. You will complement each other there, right? And this new love relationship will be easy to get to know, smooth and steady, relax and see where the boat goes, right? So it's like friends first. Friends first, and that's just what it may be. Right? You may even work together, right? So it may start off like that, long, right? And here, look, it's a fairy tale romance, so you're in for the long haul. Love may interest you in it for, so you're in it for the long haul. It's a fairy tale romance, right? This common law union, that's developing here. Then started off rocky, right? Even though you're just friends, but it's divinely guided in every kind of way. And that's just it, right? Like, because it's a fucking sacred bond. Sacred bond. You will have a spiritual connection that would allow you to see yourself as the person that you love, right? Yeah, so, right? Intellectual affair again, and unforeseen love. Look, there goes that friendship tree. You might meet and then someone you will go to love to friendship and relationship. So that's what it again, friends first. I'm a big advocate for friends first because you should be someone's friend first, period. Without the oh, we're doing this date kind of thing. No, like, because if you could be my friend, you know, this is deep. You know what I mean? So I am a big advocate of that. Like, if you can't be somebody's friend, you shouldn't be fucking dating. We are in such a rush. What's the rush for? I understand passion's like lust, so it doesn't always make it wise, right? So, yeah. So, okay. So yeah. So, you know, the things that you come along, you on. So I hope that you're enjoying these erotic romantic stories. Let's see. We do ocean of emotion. What are they feeling? What are they feeling towards you? What are they feeling towards you? What would they say if they could? If they were in, this is clearing your throat chakras right now. So the more that you get to express this and speak and hoping to speak or activating the third chakra clearing at this time so that all these activations can happen in full alignment and break free, right? I'm ready to break free, freedom. I can see beyond the smoke and mirrors now. I'm getting past the illusions and yeah, right, and I'm exhausting the mental, emotional, physically. I'm tired, it's tiring. I can't keep it together. I know everybody's speaking up, but so I don't want to be responsible anymore. So I'm trying to make things right, right? I hate not knowing what's going on. Right, Doc, I'm going to give you more of me and I want you. So, what else is I say? Yeah, I've been hurt too many times. Right? They don't know how to be faithful. They don't do that to you. right? Codependent, my hands are tied. Right, that's how I feel all the time. Right? Transform, I'm not the same person anymore. Transforming and transform. In transition to transform and gain the courage, I think I can fix this, right? Lord, I'm so madly in love with you. Right? Every night in my dreams, you used to be with me. I want to make you smile, make you happy. Right? Every single day I feel worse about myself and my choices. Right? Really hard on themselves for resisting. I feel your pain more than you know. Empathy. Right? Things aren't always as they appear. That's all. I don't want to play this game with you anymore. Your strength inspires me. That's what they say. There we go. Passion, really looking for things I can't even describe. I'm really trying to find balance in life and love. I need to start pleasing myself instead of everyone else responsible. Thank you for caring when nobody else did. Compassion. Falling. What else? So, right? My anxiety is worse than ever before. I'm constantly worried and insecure, nervous. Right? Anxious. I can't sleep. I don't eat. I have no sensitive peace. I've been hurt too many times. I know you can feel me and inside your mind. You know the truth I've been trying to hide. Alright, so let's go. What else? Okay, let's see what. Alright, we're gonna end it on songs. Like what song right now will describe how you feel dangerously in love. Baby, I love you. You are my light. My happiest moments were incomplete if you weren't by my side. You're my relation and connection to the sun. With you next to me, there's no darkness I can overcome. You are my raindrop, and I am the sea. You ain't got who's my sunlight. I'm blooming, growing so beautifully. Baby, I'm so proud to be a girl. You make the confusion go all the way from the cold and the fear. I lift up my own beat to music. Drunk in love. So we woke up in the kitchen saying, how the hell did this happen? I can tell you gotta go back and play the erotica. Well, baby, drinking love. We be all night. Last thing I remember is how beautiful bodies starting up in that club. Drink in love. Right? In love. Let me love you. Wow. You should let me love you. Let me be the one to give you everything you want and need. Baby, the love and protection. Make me your selection. Show you the way love's supposed to be. Baby, you should let me love you. Love it, 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 love it. Feelings up in here, up in here, up in here, up in here. Ring the alarm. Ring the alarm. Right? Ring the alarm. I've been through this too long, but I'll be down if I see another chick on your arm. Ring the alarm. I've been drinking so long. So I'll be done if I can see another chick in your arm. You feel? Yeah, so that's, yeah, but anyway, we feeling like, too, like, overprotected, like, so that could be it too, like, it could be like, where are you moving on to, like, without me, like, ring the alarm. I'll be damned if I see some other dude or chick on your arm, you get what I'm saying, like, where are you going with that? No letting go. Really appreciate you loving me after all that we've been through. Really appreciate you loving me all time. Got somebody, she's a beauty, very special, really and truly taking care of me like it's her duty. Want you right by my side night and day, no letting go, no holding back, because you are my lady. When I'm with you, it's all that, girl. I'm so glad we dated. So this is like a courting process, right? It's like a courting process happening here, because some reason I'm getting into their truth about how they feel in regards to you at this time, right? Talking to the moon, they're talking to the moon, they're praying, they're receiving answers to their prayers, talking to the moon, trying to get to you and hope you on the other side, talking to me too. Or am I a fool to sit alone talking to the moon? Oh, it's magic. You know it's magic. It's magic, my boo. My boo. Right? But those, they're playing. Those, they focus on money, right? But there's always that one person that will always have your heart. You never see it coming because you're blind from the start. Know that you're the one for me, just for everyone to see. Oh, baby, ooh, you gotta rock away to this one. Come on, you always be my boo. See, I don't know about y'all, but I know about us. And it's the only way we know how to rock. I don't know about y'all, but I know about us, and it's the only way we know how to rock. Right? So, you're my boo boo. You're my boo boo, and I'm drunk in love with you, and we dangerously are loving here. Let me love you, okay? Because I'm gonna pay your bills. Ring the alarm, because there ain't gonna be no motherfucking other man on your arm, right? I'm talking to the moon, and I'm not letting you go. So let me love you. Let me love you. I've been watching you like a hawk in the sky that fly, but you are my friend. Or I promise you, if you keep bumping heads, I know that one of these days we're gonna hook it up. Probably we be talking on the phone, but see, I don't know if that's good. Right, Aaliyah? Are you that somebody? When you got the around feeling like, are you that somebody? Are you really that somebody? Are you really that somebody? Or are you just ringing my alarm because you drunk on stupid? No, we're not jump on stupid, okay? We're not jump on stupid. We're not jump on stupid. We are not jump on stupid, okay? We have a song. Right back. Still not a player. I don't want to be a player no more. I'm not a player, I just push love. So big coin, you forgot what you're looking for. For my third, maybe for my third, maybe they want to be there, I don't want to be a player no more. I'm not a player, I just push love. So you know what's thinking of him, I'm not a player, I just push love. You know what I mean? The Muslim crush fantasies are in my head. Okay, schizophrenia, Cinderella. Okay, all my beautiful relationships are in my head. That's what you want to know about me? Okay, we'll see. And then we got this boy wanting to come over here talking about, I love you, like you love me. Girl, you know we do. I don't have no time for you to be telling me my heart like this. You be mom forever, baby. You just do. You belong to. And you know what I'm on. Why do you play with my heart? Why do you play with my mind? As we go, well, at start thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe it's all part of the plan. I'll just keep on making the same mistakes, hoping that you'll understand. But baby, now take me to your love. I'm seeking in the light of a thousand stars. Place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud that maybe we found love right here where we are. Thinking out loud, thinking out loud. But we're back to being drunk in love. We woke up in the kitchen saying, how the hell did this shit happen? Oh, baby, we're drunk in love. Baby, all night. Last thing I remember is that beautiful body standing up in that club, drunk in love, drunk in love. Best thing I ever had. I wanted you back. I'm so through with that. Because honestly, you turned out to be the best thing I never had. You turned out to be the best thing I never had, and I'm always going to be the best thing you never had. Oh, yeah, I better expect to be you right now. Right? I know, but you know, that's funny that even comes up, because that might have been a breaking point. Right? Like, because I'm getting like a divine masculine and divine feminine energy. Right? That, like, maybe, like, it took for the divine feminine energy to let go of the outcome. To be like, I'll be the best you never had. Fine, then don't come to me. Your loss. That powerhouse. Like, you know, and it's not even so much, it's not that you're walking away from someone to teach them a lesson. You're walking away because you learned yours. Kind of dynamic. Right? Where it's just like, okay, bye. I don't got time. We're in two different levels of stations. We're in two different train stations. Right? So, and then now this is like, you know, and it goes into that runner chaser dynamic, but it's not runner and chaser. It's just like you finally meeting me at my destination. You know? And it's been a major feels for you. Right? And I got 21 questions. It's fun. Do you trust me enough to tell me your dreams? I'm staring at you, trying to figure out how you got in them jeans. If I was down with you, say things to me to make me smile. I treat you how you want to be treated, just teach me how. If I was with some other chick and someone happened to see, and then when you asked me about it and I said it wasn't me, would you believe me or up and leave me? How deep is our bond if that's all it takes for you to be gone? We only humans, girl. We make mistakes. To make it up, I do whatever it takes. I love you like a fat kid, like cake. You know my style. I say anything to make you smile. All right, and so maybe they made some mistakes, right? But come over here. Come over here. I want you, right? I ain't got you. Some people want you. Some people look for the feeling, some people look for the power, yeah. Some people just look for it. Some people think that the physical things define what's within, and I think that it's better to like force it for the superficial. Well, that's the other one. I didn't want that word. I want it. Hey, okay, this is a long word, I guess. So, all right, stay with it. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting like a lot of notifications. Okay. And so crazy ring. You don't hit my line no more. Or you don't make it ring. I can keep this on the low. I want you to make it ring. Should I call first? I can't decide I want to. But we got five. The switching up shit is what I can't fuck with. I'm feeling you, but you have to get in touch with. Right. So like again, going back into that feminine energy, it's just like that's it. Like I'm not gonna keep on pursuing what does not want to be pursued. Or waiting like a dumbass for somebody that's out there, they just out there and not here, period, right? So yeah, There we go. That was fun. So yeah, so thank you so much for tuning in, tapping in, turning on with me. I hope that you enjoyed this segment of Erotica Romantica Fantasy Oracle. I think that's supposed to be the name, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine Update, something like that. I don't know, but either way, that's the stuff. Also, check the description box for all the information that you need in order to further connect with me. This is your opportunity to like this video. Please do. Like if you're here, especially to us possibly get along here, so hit that notification thumbs up in every kind of way. It helps my channel when you show and give your support in that kind of way. You can also comment and let me know how these things resonated with you. I'm going to timestamp as fun as I can do. Timestamps are meant to be for those of you that can't sit through a whole entire video. It's free and you can just play around. Like timestamps are like they're oracles, you know what I mean? All right, so yeah, you're a mix of girlish charm and mature sensuality. You can draw them in without the need to settle low and effect knowing, okay? Knowing, but anyways, I gotta go. So yeah. So yeah, that stuff goes a long way. I hope that you like this. This is the Erotica Romantica Tower, okay? So the development of a friendship love story. Happening here of some sort, or some kind of partnering, some kind of divine masculine waking up to the fact that he can no longer suppress, oppress, or deny his feelings of being drunk in love at this point for the divine feminine energy that is just on his mind, body, heart, and soul. And he's like, I need to take you home. Like, oh, I'm still working on my thing. And so it's like upheaval, you know, that's going to bring the tower moments, you know, to align and to make that which needs to be made into like reality. And if this is just an individual growing into a divine masculine, divine feminine energy in them, right? This is getting into your powerhouse truth of your yin energies for your yang energies, and just being able to really bring forth birth into reality that which is authentic and real and true and worthy of you to bring and create and manifest into your reality in a pleasurable, passionate, successful, abundant kind of way, because that's the power dynamic that's being created here, regardless of if it's in a relationship dynamic or one that's just self-fulfilling and you know, evolutionary. You know what I mean? So right. So also I'm sharing because I am doing my first ever finally of doing it. After being asked for so long about different things and just helping different people out, like on their tarot journey. So I created a Learn Tarot with Me workshop. Now I am a lifetime transcendentalist. I have been doing this forever. Like I have been reading actively cards for over 35 fucking years. Okay, 35 over 35 years. I started off with privacy from like 4 and 5 years old. I was reading from 4 to 5 years old, all the way up to the age of 9 or 10 when I got my first tarot deck. And I have been reading tarot since. I'm a channeler. You know, I use various forms of divination tools. I have tarot coaching as can be, and so there's just major activation and tarot frequency that I've been sharing throughout my whole journey and stuff like that. So either way, there is a 9-week workshop, Tarot Learn Tarot with Me workshop, that all the information will be in the description box, and you can see where you can go to richutopian.com, where you can sign up and it's a little feeding. I will be having more workshops for different time slots of time. So if those times are free, you can email me at enchantresslybabbler@gmail.com and let me know where you are from and what you are looking for in time slots and things like that that you are or work best for you, because I'm just compiling all this kind of information too, because I know that I do connect with people from all different parts of the world, and so we are not always on the same time schedule as well. So I'm always accommodating in many kind of ways. I do readings for people all over the world. I have 5-star Google readings. You can check that out. That is also in the master link that I provide for everybody, that has all the links that connect us on every single platform, where you can see the different varieties and platforms that I am on and do, and have been on and do, and all this kind of stuff too. And so yeah, so like, you know, there's just tons of loads of MANNA and information for you to find out and see what the fuck I'm really all about, you know what I'm saying? So the thing, no fabrications or nothing. So either way, the workshop is really dope as fudge. I have all course materials printable for you that I will be providing to you. So all you have to do is just show up, and even if you don't listen to the workshop, they are going to be recorded, so you will have access to that recording because you paid for it. So you know what I'm saying? So either way, the workshop is going to be great. I am so excited about all the materials that I have and all the gifts for you. You also, for the workshop, will get a printable tarot rider white set that you can print and use for our workshop too. So you get a free little mini tarot that's printable and stuff like that, along with loads of MANNA and material that you'll be thankful just to have and for you to keep forever, forever, forever on your journey. So if that is of interest to you, doesn't matter the leveling of your relationship with the tarot, this is open for everyone. There's no one superior to no one in all of the concept, and there's something that we can all learn from everyone. So I am no different in this path. I have, you know, my own unique twist of tools and just ways of, you know, reading that is going to be helpful for those that do tune in, tap and turn on, and benefit from the workshops themselves, and just, you know, tapping into your intuition and trusting that which you receive from the messages of the cards, no matter what the booklet brings or breeds or tells you that it means when you see something differently too. But either way, that will be more of a masterclass of the tarot. This one is kind of basic in sense of introductory and going and working through everything that's broken down in the week into very unique chapters that we are going to go through and really get you to think into, because, you know, I get a lot of people that are intimidated to pull cards for me that are studying their tarot journey and stuff like that, because they don't feel adequate or like experiencing it because of how I read and how long I've been reading and all this kind of stuff. And then a lot of the times they feel intimidated because they don't remember the cards and they don't read books or all this kind of stuff. Everybody's still, you know, comparing and contrasting and all this kind of stuff. And I'm always a big advocate of, you know, self-development and diving into your own intuitive journey and divination process and stuff like that, and learning your own languages and stuff like that, and just using the materials and the tools that are there for you in whichever intuitive way that you are receptive to it, not necessarily has to be just like everybody else. And so, you know, this is going to be the benefit of taking the workshop and stuff like that. You know, really understanding. So you're overstanding. I'm really big on that. So understand, like, if you can't understand something, it's because you don't understand something. And so I'm really big on understanding something. And so I'm really excited to explore the tarot more with all of you, because I have realized that over the course of the many years that I have been reading and doing readings for people all over the world, okay? And for the people that do seek me for how I interpret certain kind of things and how I look at certain kind of things and how helpful and useful my insight has been, there are points that I would like to make during these workshops that will be really helpful and beneficial to the memorization of tarot for you, and really understanding what it's all about, and finding the merging of your intuition and the stories and the meaning, less mentally like stressful to you, because you just will know what you see. You know what I mean? So either way, I'm excited. There's going to be many workshops. This is the first of many, and this is at a reduced price too for this group workshop. I also do have one-on-one sessions for a 9-week workshop. It's just if somebody just doesn't want to do it in a group setting with others, because I have a lot of those type of people too that I draw in that are like me, very private and don't like to do some kind of group things and be part of like group activities. Like I just rather work with you by ourselves, like, you know, alone in the library corner over here, and we just get a lot done that way too. So I also have the workshop for one-on-one sessions, which is, you know, significantly higher in cost, but that's a different kind of setting. That's a different kind of attention, much more advanced kind of setting too, because you will have my undivided attention. And so that's also available in my services in witchyutopian.com and stuff like that. So although witchyutopian.com is a mother and daughter operated metaphysical shop that provides one of a kind, you know, handcrafted divination tools and crafts and fashions that I do make. You know, I make a lot of things and stuff like that. And my daughter does do readings and stuff like that. Mother and daughter operated. For the workshops, for the actual classroom workshop or, you know, club, I call it a club, the Tarot Club. Join the Tarot Club, which will be great to start. Okay, as we deeply take dives into the adventures of Tarotland. I will be the one leading the workshop, not my daughter. Although she will be in attendance for other reasons and like moderating and stuff like that. So yeah, so so that's about it for the update. Also, yeah, one more update. Check out and subscribe for free on the YouTube channel to my new series, The Secret Code Oracle, which is really freaking dope. We're up to episode 4, episode 5 that's coming very soon, but we just did episodes 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the Secret Code Oracles, what that's all about is you follow me on Instagram at Enchantress, ENCHANTRES. Sorry, that's me, the one and only, right? And you check out every day, daily, or whatever you intuitively feel called to my stories, because I post stories every single day. I'm not saying I post this opportunity every single day, but I do post the opportunity for you to submit a secret code oracle question in my stories that will be received privately by me. And when I receive your question, I will then post publicly your question, but keeping your identity private, where it will share what your secret code oracle is. And so then you will wait your turn, right? Because then I will take that secret code oracle question and your secret code oracle name, and I will bring it to my YouTube channel, Enchantress Vidabra, here on YouTube, and it will be part of an episode, a random episode. You will wait your turn and in the order in which I feel intuitively guided to deliver it, or how it was received and stuff like that. I've been getting lots of questions. I have them all written down, I print them all out, and I'm going in how I feel called to do the reading. And so, yeah, and that's just the way that it's working. And so, I did episodes 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? So, yeah, so episode 1 was Purple Rain and Carrot Cake. Episode 2 was Kryptonite and Happy Birthday. And then episode 3 was just Pancake. And then episode 4, which just premiered yesterday, was Lost and Found and Lady in Red. And next, for episode 5, is going to be Dinosaurs and Diamond. And there are others too, but I'm just going and pacing myself and going in that which speed is healthy, wealthy, stealthy for myself. And so you wait your turn, and that's it. So your identity is always kept secret, held in secret honor, like whatever. And so when I do address your question on my Instagram, obviously I'm responding back to you, but your name is not shown, but your secret code is. And then when I make the video on my YouTube, I only reference you by your secret code name. Okay, answering the question that what you asked. And so I've been doing that, and I actually love it. It's pretty cool. It's something outside of the collective reads and stuff like that, or these kinds of, you know, erotica, romantica, fantasy oracles. Yeah, so yeah, so that's pretty much that. And I think that's that for the announcement. Yeah, and so for all your fashion icons, spiritual bath leaves and stuff like that. So, you know, one of the most popular rituals that I do create for many people that I ship worldwide, you know, your custom spiritual bath rituals. And so these are all one of a kind. Everything that I do is one of a kind. So you are one of a kind. So I don't duplicate nothing. And so I create your own at-home custom bath ritual that is created specifically in alchemized tune with that which you requested. Yes. So that's that. Have a nice day. Cheers and motherfucking prosperity and abundance to all of you. Be grateful for all that you do because you're getting your shit together too, right? When you get your shit together, everything works itself out, right? Sometimes things fall apart to make way for a sturdier foundation. That's what it's all about, and that's what's happening. So the divine masculine is in for a rude awakening because you have to actually part of that which you feel. It's a touch of respect for real. Making love, desiring a physical intimate connection, taking on into the change. Ooh, that's going to be the title of this narration the way. Rude awakening. Exchange. Making love. So next time, peace out.